Hello Virgo, welcome to your August 2019 He Said, She Said reading. Thank you for joining us. My name is Michelle.
My name is Richard.
We're doing a true He Said, She Said reading today, which means I'll be reading as you, Virgo. Richard will be reading as the person that you're dealing with, and either side could resonate, so please keep that in mind. Let's get a look at your oracle, firstly from Myths and Mermaids. You've pulled the Jeweled Octopus. Now it's an interesting card. You'll see this girl here is being attracted by all of this shiny baubles, these jewels that this octopus has. An octopus, of course, when you think about them, they're not the most attractive creatures in the world, but nevertheless this octopus has adorned themselves with these shiny baubles and gemstones. So it's about being attracted to a costume, what someone is wearing, more of the superficial rather than what lies beneath. There's an energy of caution with this card because not everything is as it seems, and not all that glitters is gold, nor is every bright bauble the priceless treasure it at first appears. So you might have recently encountered, Virgo, someone quite charming, whose flashy facade draws people in, but remember that is all it is, a facade. Now, Richard has pulled from the Dark Goddess Oracle the card of Aradia.
So Aradia is the archetypal defender of Roman origin. There's a couple of ways this card can go. It can be a call to defend something, or it can also be a call to quit being so defensive. Okay,
so we'll see where that one goes. And if this one doesn't resonate, remember we have our He Said, She Said style readings that are not sign dependent under the playlist of Soulful Repair. So if you haven't already, please be sure to check those out. Okay, let's get started. I've already meditated on your energy, Virgo. So let's get some cards down. We'll start with the status of this relationship. We'll take a look at how you are feeling about this person. What are the strengths between you and this person? The weaknesses, what you should continue to do, what you should stop doing in this instance, and what is the likely outcome.
So status of the relationship, how this person feels about you, Virgo, strengths, weaknesses, what this person should keep doing, what they should stop doing, and the outcome if nothing changes.
We'll take a look at the status. We've got the Hanged Man. So at the moment, it seems like things are at a standstill. Hitting the pause button. Maybe in terms of looking at this from a different perspective. I think you're taking some time here in order to reassess and to think about something that's recently dawned on you. I get some kind of realization about something not being what it first appeared.
Looking over here at the status, we have the Knight of Cups. So this is about an offer being made.
Let's take a look and see how you are feeling about this person. We've got the Chariot. So there is movement. Even with the Knight of Cups, I see that as movement as well. And it's very forceful energy, powerful energy. It's someone who knows what they want and goes for it and is willing to get over the obstacles. So it may be you, it may be the other person here in terms of wanting to get over the obstacles in this relationship.
But it does appear that you are pausing right now to assess the situation. That's kind of what I'm getting there with that Hanged Man.
Right.
All right, looking over here how this person feels about you, Virgo. We've got the Seven of Swords here. Virgo, I get the feeling that you might be partnered. And I also get the feeling this is somebody coming in making an offer to you from the outside of your relationship. And there's a possibility here that you're looking possibly to make an escape. It could be that you have the realization that the person you're with is this jeweled octopus.
Okay, yes, this might be the energy of the person that we're talking about here, where things are at a standstill, but they do want to make something happen. Okay, let's have a look at the strengths. This will give us some information.
Well,
Okay, Three of Cups in reverse.
what was I saying? It was it's a third party situation.
The strength may be that you both have other options.
Right. Well, let's look over here at the strength for this person. We have the Five of Cups. The strength here is that they're looking back at their past mistakes. If there is a strength, then I usually don't look upon the Five of Cups as being a great card, because generally it means just focusing on the things that have been spilled and not focusing on the things that are actually full here. You know, the guy's looking here at all these spilled cups and not focusing on the ones that are full. But in this instance, I'm going to take it a little bit differently as a strength, and that is to be able to look back in the past and learn from past mistakes.
Let's have a look at the weakness. The Four of Wands. Okay. Ooh, it's a little bit of harsh energy that I'm feeling around this.
Well, it's a stable relationship. That's the weakness.
That's the weakness.
The person is in a stable relationship now. There's an offer coming in, though, from somebody, and it's a tempting offer.
You know what I'm getting here? I'm getting wrong people. I'm getting this is the wrong... I'm talking about the stable relationship. Was something that you went into... It's either you, but it could be the other way around. You went into this thinking it was going to be something, but unfortunately, I think that the mask is off, the costume is not there anymore, and now you're seeing the reality of the situation.
Well, yeah, that's the way it is when you've been with somebody for a while. You know, everything is revealed.
Yeah.
And anything that looked tempting initially has sometimes become not as valuable as it first appeared to be.
You might have moved in with this person or even married them quite quickly before you got to know the real person behind the charm.
But now there's these other opportunities that seem to be presenting themselves to you.
Yeah.
You know what, look at this. Four of Wands is the weakness over here. I mean, it's clear. I mean, the thing is, though, that even though you're not happy with the person that you're with, there's a sense of, I've got to say, possibly loyalty. It could even be forced loyalty if we're talking about a marriage contract here, and a concern about, you know, the stable, possibly even the stability of the home. You know, worried about where one's going to move, where one's going to live, what their lifestyle is going to be like outside of this present marriage or present long-term commitment.
I think we're talking about two people here, Richard, that have gotten together. It was all very exciting and wonderful at first when all of the newness was there. But once it got into the reality of the situation, I think you married each other during that stage where you're putting on that show. Yeah, it may or may not be narcissistic energy that I'm picking up here. It may just be that false front that we all put on when we start to get to know someone and we're really attracted to them and we think, oh wow, this person is wonderful, and we don't really want to show our faults, we don't want to show our flaws, we cover them up, you know, but there's a danger in that, isn't there? Because if we get involved too quickly, rush to the altar or rush to move in and make something stable while we're in that stage, and then afterwards once we start to get to know each other, the real us, because we can't hide forever behind that false front, then I think things blew up here. But you know what I feel? I feel like this is a realization on both sides.
Well, I think this is actually a new person coming in.
You think that's a new person? Okay.
But we can work with this as we see what the other cards are.
Yeah, let's have a look and see what you should continue to do. Okay, the Eight of Wands in reverse tells me this is necessary.
Slow down.
Take a beat before you do anything here. Don't rush.
Delay.
I get delay. I get you need more information, and I feel like the information that you're getting right now may be misconstrued, or there's an element here of no communication as well. So I feel like there's action. You want to take action, but you shouldn't. I get that very strongly. You shouldn't take any action just yet.
Yes, no hasty action, certainly.
And just wait. I get an energy here of waiting and seeing.
All right, looking over here, what this person should keep doing. We have the Death card in reverse. So they should stay on their course and not change it. That's what I'm getting from that.
Yeah. You know, I'm getting an energy around that side.
I don't think it's this person's partner. I really don't.
You think it's somebody from the past?
Or it could be somebody from the past, or it could just be...
There seems to be a lot of regret over something happening in the past there as the strength.
But that's as a strength, yeah.
So they're looking back at something from the past where there's regret. They seem to be making an offer. Or thinking about making an offer, because they are thinking about something from the past where there is regret. Okay, let's have a look and see what you should stop doing. We've got the 3 of Swords. It is something to do with a third party here. Now, I'm wondering if there's not people on both sides here. That's what I'm getting from Spirit. I feel like that you both have other interests. But I think when it comes to on your end here, what I get for you, Virgo, is the need to put the brakes on this third party until this situation is cleared up.
Yeah,
until you've gotten out of a marriage.
Yeah, until you know one way or the other exactly what you're doing. But I still feel like you're committed to somebody.
At the moment you are, but that's coming up as the weakness.
Yeah.
So you want to go towards this third party, but you can't because you're still under the same roof as your as a partner here, which you both seem to be thinking about other people, which is not great. And I think that it's probably over between you two, but there's still things that need to be sorted out. And it's in your best interest, probably financially, to not go towards this third party until that's cleared up, is what I'm getting from Spirit.
If this is your partner, Virgo, then they already know.
Yeah.
They already know that you've got a third party.
Yeah.
So it's no secret.
Yeah.
And I don't think they're happy about it.
No.
I get here the strength being regret. So this will be cleared up at some point, one way or another.
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting here. All right, so looking over here, this is what this person should stop doing. We've got the King of Wands. I think this is the third party. I'm beginning to see what you were saying now, Michelle. This is Virgo. This is your partner. This is the third party, I think.
Okay. Let's have a look at the outcome. We've got the High Priestess. Now, it's interesting because whenever I get the High Priestess in an outcome, it tells me that things are so uncertain right now that you can't tell what the outcome is going to be. Now, I never like to really see that in a tarot reading, obviously, as the outcome, because I like something a little bit more concrete to be able to tell people. But in this case, all I see is wait. I think this hasn't reached its conclusion yet, and so you shouldn't take any action until you know for sure what's going on here on this other side, I feel.
That's right. So looking over here at the outcome, we've got the King of Swords. I think that's your current partner, Virgo.
Yeah. Very strong energy around that of needing to make a decision.
But a logical decision, something that's the right decision, a righteous decision. And it's going to take time. You need that's why you need to take some time so you come up with the right decision. Something that's good for all concerned here. All right.
Yeah, definitely a third party situation.
Yeah. So a lot to clarify here, Virgo. We'll be laying down cards on all of these in the extended reading.
Yeah, I feel that what I'm getting from Spirit here around this defensiveness. And when I think of this person, we've got strong masculine energy around that. May not be a man, but in terms of action, this person is being very strong and standing in their own power.
Yeah, if this is your partner as well,
Yeah.
then what we're looking at is a situation where they need to be a bit more submissive, not try to be so overbearing
and force their will on you
and righteous.
Yeah.
And they need to be more of who they are. They could be an air sign.
Yeah.
And they need to be the best of who they are.
Yeah.
In order to resolve the situation.
Yeah.
To
amicably.
For everybody's higher good.
Because I get the feeling that this person knows that this is over between you two. The masks are off, and you realise that this was probably a mistake.
This person is set in their ways, though. They're not changing.
Yeah.
And this is what they should keep doing: is not changing, is being who they are. And that's for better or worse. There's no changing here, and that can actually help in making a decision. If you know somebody's not going to change.
Yeah. But I get a very strong energy for you, Virgo, if you're resonating as the one here that is attracted to someone outside of the commitment. To not do anything with the third party until you're out of the marriage. Because I feel if this other person realises that they seem to have an inclination, but they may not completely know what the story is here. If they find out about this and that you're with them, things could get quite
messy,
and I feel you want to get out of this, but you want to get out of it in a way where you can do it with, I want to say, less drama or less chance of risk to you.
Yeah. Now that I'm seeing this, I think you're right, Michelle. This is Virgo's partner that we're looking at here.
Yeah, and they seem to have all the power right now. They've got you on the run here, because I think that you're thinking that you're in the wrong.
Yeah, the weakness here with this Four of Wands, I think it could be a tendency to want to hold on to something that is going to end up being lost anyway.
Exactly.
So I think this person's going to want to hold on to you, Virgo.
Yeah.
And they're going to try pretty hard to do so. Now, I like the outcome here of the King of Swords in the upright, as opposed to it being in the reverse. That would be a real worry to me. I'd worry about aggression or violence, or things being done in such a way that they were not going to lead to an amicable split here, or amicable breakup. By the way, I do feel like a breakup is on the horizon here, but it's not going to happen yet.
Right.
Because I feel like you've really got some business to take care of here before you go ahead and break it off with this person.
Yeah, but you want to keep them in this place where they're going to be fair to you.
Yes, that's right.
And that's what I mean about keeping this third party out of it at the moment, until it's sorted with this other person. But we'll see where this goes in part 2. Things can change.
We'll lay down some Lenormand cards as well in an extended reading.
I hope that you join us if this is resonating. The link is below in the descriptions box, and that will take you directly to the Vimeo channel. And we'll be pulling out a lot more clarifiers, some oracles, and, as Richard said, the Lenormands as well. And we'll see where this goes for you, Virgo. If you would like a personal reading, you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com. For more information, Richard and I are offering a special on the He Said, She Said reading for 30 minutes right now. If you would like to see more and this one isn't resonating with you, please check out the non-sign dependent readings that we have on the Soul for Repair playlist. One of those may fit your situation better, because this one is quite specific. So we wish you the best with this, Virgo, and we will see you in part 2, or we will see you soon.
Thanks, Virgo. Goodbye and good luck.